One of the most common questions gardeners ask is whether weeds belong in the compost pile. Now, some people say compost every weed you pull, others never put weeds in the compost. So who's right? You know, the answer depends on one very important thing. Has the weed gone to seed? So most weeds are excellent compost material before they flower and produce seeds. At that stage, they're simply green plant material, which is rich in nitrogen and full of nutrients that can be cycled back into your compost pile. In fact, young weeds can be just as valuable as many of the vegetables and garden trimmings you already compost. The problem begins when weeds are allowed to mature and produce seeds. So many backyard compost piles do not get hot enough for a long enough time to destroy every weed seed. So while some seeds lose their ability to germinate during composting, many survive the process. So when that finished compost is spread back onto the garden, those seeds can germinate and create a brand new crop of weeds exactly where you're trying to grow your vegetables. So instead of feeding your garden, you're accidentally planting next year's weed problem. Another reason I avoid composting weeds with mature seeds is that many weed seeds remain viable for years. So if they survive the compost pile, you're not just creating weeds for next season, you may be adding a long-term weed problem to your garden. So that's why timing matters so much. So on our farm, I try to pull the weeds while they're still young and actively growing, and at that stage they become excellent green material for the compost pile instead of a future source of work in the garden. So another thing I watch for is weeds with underground roots or spreading rhizomes. Plants like bindweed, quackgrass, Bermuda grass, and Canadian thistle can sometimes survive if a piece of the root remains alive in the compost. So in a cool backyard compost pile, those living pieces may continue growing instead of decomposing. So when I'm dealing with aggressive perennial weeds like these, I usually let them dry completely in the sun before composting them, or I dispose of them another way. So on our farm, I try to keep composting as simple and predictable as possible. So my goal isn't to compost every piece of organic matter that I can find. My goal is to build a compost system that consistently produces great compost while creating less work in the garden year after year. So for me, that means composting young weeds before they have a chance to flower or produce seeds, and avoiding mature weeds that could create problems later. It's been a simple approach that has worked well for us over the years, and it keeps the compost pile focused on building biologically active soil instead of growing another crop of weeds. So young weeds are a valuable compost ingredient. Mature weeds with seeds are often tomorrow's weed problem. So learning the difference is one of the simplest ways I've found to make composting easier and more successful. So if you'd like to learn how compost fits into a complete system we use here on the farm, you can download our free guide, Grow More Food with Less Work, the 8-Step Abundance Garden System. It explains the simple framework we use to build productive gardens with biologically active soils that become easier, more resilient, and more productive over time. You can find the link in the description below.